Hello. Why have we got rendering lag? Whatever. Okay. Hello. I guess I accidentally clicked down while on the loading screen. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Hello. I'm back with Corpse Party. Uh-oh. I vaguely remember some of the stuff that happens in this chapter, and I'm like, oh no. Uh-oh, Skedios. But gotta deal with it, I guess. Um, what's the latest one? That's the latest one. Where we've got... Some of us have managed to find each other. Saochi has found Naomi. They're together now. And for some reason, we're here. We don't know how we got here. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I don't remember. No, I don't wish to exit. I just got here. Where are we going? Nope, that doesn't help. So I guess it's wander around until I find something. Their skeleton remains sprawled across the floor. Yeah, okay, thanks. Cool, awesome. So, need to find some way of getting across spaces. Which is very vague. We do, however, have set tape here. So we might be able to go to the Custodian closet. We can't cross that gap, but we can go up here. And I'm guessing that's probably what it wants me to do. Maybe? I think the Custodian's closet is somewhere over here. Think? It's still dark here. Yeah, can I get in? Door's locked. But it does want that. That is a television. Is it? I did find that video cassette in the other building. So she removes the tape from his bag and rereads the label. QBQ research data 2005-11-19. Might hold some important information. If only we had some way of watching it. Fingers crossed, I guess. So it does want us to get in there somehow. Lovely. Here. So I guess... Oh! Right, yes, that. That's probably the key that we need. Oh, I forgot about that. But we have Naomi now. Okay. Lights change positions again, Naomi. Would you mind waiting here for a sec? Sure, no problem. That's not her voice, but whatever. She's tired, okay? She's just a little bit tired. There we go. Okay. Naomi, now, grab it. He's got it. Okay, got it. Nice. There we go. Custodian's key. Called it. We got it. Nicely done in there. Right. Seemed totally unfazed. Did you figure out what we needed to do on your own or something? Actually, I had to do something similar before. Seiko. You came here, but with Yuka. Let's keep moving. We'll find her. I know we will. Yeah. Hopefully alive. We're testing that with Kizami being around her, but you know. Sure. Let's go in. Yes, let me in. Let me in. I've been waiting to go in here for a while. Come on. Let me in. Awesome. Who turned out the lights? Who turned out the lights? Who turned out the lights? Who? I can't hear that phrase without thinking of Doctor Who. I'm not even a Doctor Who fan. But hey, who turned out the lights? Hey, who turned out the lights? What the? What's going on? Why is it so cold? Something really smells. It's pitch black in here. Did you find a light switch anywhere? Hmm? You did? You did what? You turned out the lights? God damn it. I'll try. Hmm. Found it. Here. Ew, thanks. Man, it does stink in here. And it's not just mold, is it? Probably not. Ah, that's odd. What is? Oh, nothing. Like deja vu. Where I've seen this room before. Every day up through November 18th, 1975 is crossed off with a big X. Fuck was that? There are old, moldy tea leaves floating in the stagnant water. Mmm, mold tea. An old beat up kettle. An old fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface. There are stains everywhere. Ugh. Old Japanese style Kusuma sliding door. Presumably opening to a closet. Storm stained in equal measure throughout its surface. I just heard a beep when I clicked on that, so that's not good. Something seems off about this closet. I get the feeling this is one door we shouldn't open. I think I know what that is. It's something to do with, every time we've seen the girl in the red dress, who I know the name of, but I'm not gonna spoil that. Every time we've seen her, she's had that same beep. So it's something to do with her, definitely. It's gotta be. Inside the cabinet, there's a notebook labeled Night Guard Logbook, and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Heavenly Host, Manta Hall Confinement to now taking applications. Or elementary school. The sheets of paper contain what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, however, making it impossible to confirm exactly what's written. Cool. Yeah, we did get that beep. Yeah. Keep that in mind for later. There's a video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Batteries also seem to have run out, however, as the LCD display isn't turning on. It was just on! I saw it on! There's something this recent doing in a place this old. Maybe it belonged to someone who was brought here. Like us. Yeah, that does make sense. Unfortunately, there's no cord here to hook up to the TV, and it's out of batteries. It doesn't look like we'll be able to get much use out of it. Oh, that's there. That wasn't there before. There's a magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True, Stories of the Occult. It's a follow-up to a previous report. Read it? Yes. Strange But True, Stories of the Occult. Facing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. Follow-up by Ko Kibiki. Someone brought a whole TV in there. Yep. Which means it was very intentional. Let's talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagihori. Beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal, Takamine Yanagihori. The man was a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could, and performed his duties with peerless panache. Panache? Panic? I don't know. I don't know what that word means. I've never heard that word. Then the illness struck, and little by little, his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher began reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps, given to him by his late mother. Behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he began wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Is an emote locked behind 10k bits? Yeah, it's just because I like to fill up all my slots, so it'd be like that. That's a bit emote specifically. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagihori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, or even properly discuss them with the authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor. Sole survivor. Oh my god, I can already not speak. Great. One Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7. In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions this incident spurned, I of course chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying the story may remember Sachiko best as the girl with a strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young, forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed, one by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories. But then again, she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look upon these horrific events with some objectivity, and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. Okay, weird place to switch, but sure. I'm impressed, Shinozaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact. I was scared out of my mind! Brain's still struggling to make sense of all this. Where did we leave off with them? She gave it... What did we do? Oh, we gave the tongue to the... to Rio. One of the child ghosts. That's what we did. Okay, but look. The ghost is gone. I guess... we really managed to appease it. Are you alright? You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose, at least. What happened with the audio there? What the hell? Not on my shirt. Didn't I tell you before that you shouldn't say things like that? What are you, 2? That's really gross. Not good. She's not normally like this. Shinozaki. Okay, that's fine. Monthly gold. How to remove a tongue, part 2. Oh hey, we get a part 2! Look at that! Draft. Cut the tongue with a pair of big scissors. So thick and warm, but how will you know whose tongue it is later when you have a bunch more? Simple. Label it with a name tag. The tongue is very tender and squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep. Keep the label from slipping away. Pleasant. Yeah, that's nothing new. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Anything new? Anything else? Bloody scissors? Yeah, nothing really new. Aside from this, whatever that is. Hold on. Let me save. It's asking me, which I don't like. So... Is this gonna have some saw stuff? Torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. Read it. Tenjin Public Relations. The light and dark sides of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal, Takemine Yanagihori. Ground was broken from Tenjin's municipal Heavenly Host Elementary School building in 1952. I think we've read this already, actually. Yeah, this is... we've read this. Okay. 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 Where are we going now? Dolly, do you mind telling me where I'm supposed to go? Please? Oh hey, this is open now. I don't think it was before. It's more like a certainty. Read that before. Don't go that way. The air, really heavy. Makes my ears ring. Can't believe there's a second wing to this place. I had no idea. Okay, we're not going that way. Cool, good to know. We're gonna go that way. Okay, that, that surprised me a bit. We're gonna go that way eventually, I fucking know it. Something catches your eye, such as a poster on the wall or an item on the floor. Walk over and examine it. Never give up. Thanks. I think we've read this already. Okay, that's fine. I mean, not for that spirit, but it's fine for us. Door's locked. Can't get in. Ah. Wait. There. Cough, cough. There's usually a classroom here. It's just not here for us. Okay, sure. I just realized. Like, okay. Still can't get past that. Might be able to if we can find a board or something, but maybe not. I don't know. I feel like we would have done that by this point. But, okay. Wait? Anything? There we go. Go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. 1 step rooster. 10 paces rat. Oh god, I can't remember what directions those are. It's been a few days. I can't remember that. Where did the floor get better? I don't remember. I don't remember where that was. It's been like a hot minute. Come on. You can't expect my memory to be that good. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast this morning. Yeah. I mean, barely. I barely remember. Entranceway doors look real but are clearly unopenable, like poorly crafted models and some sick recreation for an exhibit. I think that's a new description. Where did the floors heal? I don't remember! Fuck you, doll! Fuck you. Even if I could remember, I can't see shit! Am I gonna have to look the guide up again? I might have to look up the guide again. It's in here, probably. Ugh. Hold on, let me get the stupid guide up again. I can't remember this. First party, chapter 4. Guide. God damn it. This game. Read chapter 4. Where are we? There. Huh? Go to 2F West Stairway. Down the wooden border in between. Okay, where's that? Where is that? West Stairway. That's 2F West Stairway. How do I get up there again? Is another question. Forgot that body was there. Can't remember what you did 2 years, 57 days, and 55 minutes ago. Pathetic. I know, right? My memory's awful. It actually genuinely is. I genuinely have like a really bad memory. I keep forgetting to turn the oven off, and it's like genuinely really bad. Like, I am shocked that I haven't accidentally started a fire yet because I do it so much. And I barely catch myself. Okay, so where is that? Where that? Not here. That's that's not right. Was it here? Main bridge 2F West stairs? Not here. Still can't go up here. Just like, no. For arbitrary reasons, we cannot let you past here. I always love that. Games will come up with any arbitrary reason to not let you through. Here? Can't be here. Oh, you're not even gonna fucking load where I am, huh? West Hall. West Stairs. Main building, West Hall. That's not it. Where? What? Huh? Guide is not helping. Okay, we fuck around and find out then. Supposed to be a floor crack. I don't remember where it healed. I can't remember where the floor fucking healed. Why would I remember that? Was it here? Did it heal here? One step west, 10 step north. Doesn't really help. But go off, I guess. Was it here? I can't remember. I need to find a different guide that actually shows me. Like... Where are we? Where are we? Next part. That doesn't help. You're too far behind. Huh. Apparently I missed the dream sequence, but whatever, I guess. I think so anyway. Did I? I don't remember getting it. Whatever. Okay. Next part, come on. Okay. Jesus. Okay, I found a guide that actually shows me where it wants me. There we go. When the floor was here slightly raised, peering through the crack, you can just barely make out something shiny in the dark recess below. Should I pull out? Yes, Jesus, finally. Underneath the floorboards, you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. The heck is this? Doesn't look like it would fit any door I know. I think I might know what this is for. Vaguely, maybe, perhaps. I don't think I can get it from the side. Hold on. Other side. Other side. Arbitrary blocking off half the room. The winder you found looks like it's a fit perfectly in the keyhole at the base of the lever. Use it? Yes. There we go. I remembered that. I remember noticing that last time. It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing happened. Oh, come on. The lever's still stuck, but it seems to have a bit more give than it did before. There's space for it to go down one more notch. Try forcing it. Yes? Okay. I'm sorry, what now? Hello? Sure, okay. Nothing new there. Oh yeah, we still haven't found Yui. Uh-oh, where is Yui? That's not good. Okay, let's save. So that we don't have to redo that, let's go in here, whatever this is. Oh, right, yes, this area. Wow, get a load of this place. Got showers and everything. Uh-oh. Hurts. Stop. Oh god, my head. No bueno. No bueno. Not good. What? Shinzaki, are you alright? Did you feel something again? Uh-huh. That's not good. Another nosebleed. It's just her nose, it's fine. But if it's a blood vessel... But if a bird... If a blood vessel bursts in her brain or something... Here, Shinzaki. Stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already... Yeah, go ahead. The ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. Oh, hey! That's fun. Blood from Miami's nose. Cool. No matter how hard she turned the handle, no water is coming out of the faucet. Yeah, I mean, the pipe's fucking broken. Bucket's crammed full of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. Yeah. Okay. The locker's empty. Okay, just a random little ghost there. Whatever, no biggie. Okay. Ah, yes, my favorite area of the game. No running by the pool. Well, I would run if I could, but... Essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. The entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing it up with a thick, blackish green coat of ultra-shiny slime. Well, I'm gonna make a temp save here. Because I remember this section being kind of bullshit. Cool, huh? I didn't even see this other side of it with all the rain. Alright, here goes. Mizaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room. And what's going to happen if a ghost shows up again, You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. I mean, Yoshiki's already been struck in the head and managed to survive somehow. Like, he's fine. And you can come to my rescue. Oh boy, murder. Lots of it. Alright, just do anything stupid. Hey Mark, how you doing? I mean, I know you were in the ER, but I hope you're doing okay. I know you've been sick recently. But hello, welcome. Thank you. You say something? I've got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. Doing your best. I'm alright. I've been quite busy, but I'm kind of getting a bit of a handle on it. In terms of how I go about doing it. Just a bit. But I've spent most of today napping, to be honest. I had to go to a meeting early morning, and then by the time I got home, I was super drained. So I just kind of ordered Subway, ate, and then passed out immediately after. So, you know, that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes I'm still quite tired at the moment actually, but you know, I'm existing. That's fine. But getting shit done, pretty much. What about this murky water? It's not telling what could be down there. Yeah, sometimes you just tired for a while, I feel that. Yeah. It doesn't help at the moment because I have like no iron in my body. Well, I have some, but I'm deficient, which isn't great. So I've been very, very tired recently, and it does not help when I'm busy all the time. So I'm kind of but I was talking to my mom about it. She was like, "Yeah, you're probably in the loop of not having the energy to exercise but needing exercise to get the energy." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds about right." That's about right. Yeah. I was kind of in that weird in between, you know. But life be like that sometimes. Whatever. Um Also just like kind of hoping I didn't accidentally overdose on my iron tablets because I can't remember if I took one this morning and then I took another one this afternoon. I was like, wait a minute. But I shouldn't die. It's fine. If I did uh double take it, it's fine. Whatever. What's up with this murky water? There's no telling what could be down there. I think I already said that. I didn't realize you can overdose on iron. I mean, there's a reason you're only supposed to take so much of it when you're taking iron supplements. Because you can get iron toxicity, but it's like quite a ridiculous amount of iron that you have to take to get to that point, I think. So I think I'm fine. Even if I did still take it, the most I would be getting is just like a little bit nauseous. But other than that, should be fine. Even if I did, just kind of like don't make a habit, you know? It's not something you want to make a habit out of. But I think it's something like 60 milligrams per kilogram that you weigh or something is how much becomes toxic for you. It's something like that. I'm not entirely sure. So you'd have to take quite a lot of iron. You need some iron in your body. Yeah. Don't we all? Um I I want to say iron supplements are great. But I mean they probably are when you're not actively losing it all the time. Probably. I think that's the main reason why they haven't really worked too well for me is because there's nothing stopping it from just immediately leaving. For me at least. But, you know, um, if you're not doing good, maybe get like a blood test to. Oh, I don't know. Because you said you got some tests, but I don't know what those tests were. But, like, you're supposed to get a doctor's advice before taking iron supplements, especially, but, like, you can also just get them over the counter, and it's like, whatever. You trust my judgment more than your own with this. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't die. I did have a bit of a panic of just like, oh god, wait, what happens if I did take two in one day? It's fine. I just like feel a bit nauseous at most if that is what happened, and I'm feeling fine, so I might not have. I just genuinely can't remember. I did take it like a good 8 to 10 hours apart. So, you know, might be completely fine even if I did. Like, it's a decent amount of time in between. Assuming I did take one this morning, and forgot about it. But I don't know. Maybe. All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course, I can't really swim, so. Yoshiki can't swim. Uh-oh, that's great. I would drown. Which is an ending, I'm pretty sure. Caution, confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. The sign on the door that says pump room. Foreshadowing. Yeah, the doc said I needed more vitamin intake because I was low on several essentials. Then yeah, you're probably in the clear to get some then. You know, maybe. I mean, obviously you want to like try and get like natural diet stuff, like diet change stuff in. But like, yeah, supplements can be good if you just can't quite make it up. Um, so yeah, maybe. Flintstone multivitamins gummies, let's go! You do have to be careful with that. I think the gummies are usually a lot easier to accidentally overdose on. But you're probably fine. But yes, gummies. I haven't had gummy vitamins in ages though, actually, now that I think about it. I usually just get the pills or the tablets or whatever. Like I don't know if the gummy types are quite as common to find here. I'm not sure. I think like if you go to like Tesco's or something, you can usually find some, but stuff like Boots I think usually just have normal tablets, like and I kind of prefer that, I think. It's a lot easier for me. Supplement gummies are too much like candy. Yeah, it's like really bad because children can find it and think it's candy. Like the same shit with edibles and stuff. Like it's really dangerous actually to have it like that because if a kid gets their hands on it, they can very easily overdose. Especially if it's like I was actually watching a video about this sort of thing earlier from like a toxicologist who was answering questions. And she was basically talking about like water soluble gummies is kind of fine if you overdose because like they're water soluble, so you'll just like piss it out eventually. Like that's fine. Um but the fat soluble ones can be really dangerous if you overdose on them, apparently, because they stick to the fat. They're a lot harder to get out. So, good to know, I guess. Although it's better to take a specific vitamin supplement than a multivitamin. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Get specific. Get specific stuff. You know, try and find as many of the specific things that you can. You should be able to take all of them together, pretty much. Just like a shit ton of them. I can't imagine they make it so you can't do that. Maybe just yeah. It's better to get the individual types. Yeah, I will do my best with getting what I actually need. Yeah. Very, very important. I actually it's kind of annoying. Like I feel like I used to oh hello. What's on? Oh god. Thank you for the raid, Yohina. Ohio Hina, even. Thank you. Welcome. Hello. How are you? How's your stream? I think I need to shut you out myself. Oh boy. Thank you for following Fate and Genshin. Hello. How was your stream? Ah. Me try and remember. Thank you for following Dragon Beans. Hello. Oyasumi Hina soon. Fair enough. You're following Ohio Hina. Hello, welcome. We were talking about multivitamins while playing a game about corpses at a elementary school. Hello. It's a very strange time for you to join. Hold on, let me shut you out real quick. Make sure I spell your name right. That helps. There you go. Oh, you were playing Danganronpa! Oh, I used to love Danganronpa. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Have you played it before, or is it your first time? Like your follow button is broken. Oh no! Oh, that's a shame. Well. Well, she was playing Danganronpa, so it fits. Yeah, I mean... it yeah, Danganronpa does fit quite well. I'm not enjoying it. It's pain and suffering. Understandable. I know the feeling. Where are you up to in it? Is it your first time with it? Oh, well, you gotta get those games when you can, I guess, before you go to Leo school. Yeah, I was talking about how I might have possibly accidentally slightly overdosed on my iron supplements today because I forgot. You just finished chapter 5. Ooh, yeah, that would hurt. Yeah. That pain. Oh. That's how long I've been talking, apparently. The Switch tried to turn off. Yeah, chapter 5 is pain. Yeah, have fun with that. Danganronpa 2 is my favorite, though, as of the series. You know, it's a very good game, as long as you ignore the fandom. If someone asks you to look in the fandom spaces, don't. Just avoid it. Enjoy the games as they are, and look no further. That is my genuine advice for Danganronpa. But yeah, welcome. I suppose I should probably. Yeah, I heard the fandom is yeah, but yeah, I was in it for a few years and it was awful. It was a really bad time, to be honest. Just mind your business. Mind your business and move on. Maybe laugh at a few people in it. Sounds like a lot of Hajime X Nagito. Yeah. Shipping wars are a thing. There's a lot of weird discourse as well. It's a ride. It's just a ride. You know. Yeah, I suppose I'll introduce myself. Hello, I'm Nabby. I'm the Fae Prince of the Fairy Kingdom, but I've kind of I avoid my responsibilities sometimes, you know. I'm an animation student and obviously a VTuber, clearly, evidently. I'm down for Hajime X Nagito. I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against Hajime X Nagito. I used to enjoy it quite a lot as well. I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings about the matter nowadays. It's been I've matured past fandom wars. You know, sometimes you just don't worry about it. Just enjoy what you like and don't bother with the fandom space. That's the best you can do. That is the best way to enjoy Danganronpa, is just to ignore anyone else who likes it. Search for fan art maybe at your own risk. But ew, ew, ew. um, What was I saying? I have a really bad memory. I'm sorry. I go off on a tangent and I completely forget what I was talking about. I was introducing myself. Oh, you hate Nagito. Fair enough. I understand completely. Nagito's one of my personal favorites, question mark? I enjoy him. But I also I have a love-hate relationship with his character. I have a love-hate relationship. Um, so I can understand completely disliking him. I get it. There's a lot of that. You gotta know how deep to dive into what you enjoy. Once you know the limit, go no further. Yeah, pretty much. Um, that is pretty much it. Just generally skim maybe the top of the fandom space, but if you see any site of discourse, just leave. Just go. Just be on your way. That's it. Somehow everyone likes Nagito. I mean, I don't know. I have very mixed feelings on him. I kind of like chaotic characters like that. I find him quite fun, but I don't know. I've got very mixed feelings about some of his follow-up appearances, I guess. You know, it's it's mixed feelings. And chaotic, I enjoy my fellow chaotics. Fair enough. That's sometimes that's just how it is. Um, yeah, so at the moment, we are walking around a really bad looking pool, and this has just showed up. That was not there before. I'm gonna wait before I grab that because I'm pretty sure that's gonna start a timer or something. I know there's a time segment around here. I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, I suppose I've done. Is this spoopy? These guys want me to play this. De yes, depends. It depends on your tolerance for horror. It's gory and can be spooky sometimes. Um, I don't personally find it that scary because I got into this game when I was like 12, which is far too early. But but it depends what your tolerance for certain horror tropes is, I suppose. I have negative 500 tolerance for horror and gore. Then it will be very scary for you. You will see I do have a lot of content warnings in the corner over there. Like quite a lot. And I have not taken that lightly. We also want her to play Doki Doki. We just want Scarsel for life. I think I'm just kind of weird with horror where most horror games don't actually scare me that much. I don't think this game is for me then. I'm even getting scared in Ultra Despair Girls. I mean, Ultra Despair Girls has its fair share of moments. But, but yeah, you know, I'd say give it a chance. Give only this game a chance in the series. ignore all the follow-up games. That's my recommendation. If you are gonna play it, stick to just um what's this one called? Stick to just Blood Covered. That's what it's called. I was mixing it up with the sequel game, which is hot garbage. Because they name everything really similarly to each other. Stick to Blood Covered. Maybe avoid the follow-up games because they're kind of worse. Yeah. Should probably get back to the game. Can I pick this up, please? Looks like there's a key lodged in a crack between two tiles. Try to dig it out. Yes. At the moment, we're in sort of an okay section. There's not... Well, if I screw things up, if I fuck things up enough, there might be a body that shows up. But if I don't, if I manage to somehow not, this area should be okay. But I will ask that you look through the content warnings I've got down there in the corner, and if any of those things make you intensely uncomfortable, please feel free to leave, because this game can be rough if you're not prepared for these things. Some of these won't show up again, but a lot of these are at least touched upon, especially the gore stuff and disturbing descriptions that will continue. So just keep it in mind. Keep those in mind. If any of you struggle to read it, I can make it a bit bigger as well. It's never as scary as Happy Game. Happy Game is absolutely worse. Happy Game actually does scare me a little bit. Not too badly, but I think I just have kind of a resistance to psychological horror stuff, but sound design is usually what gets me more than visuals. I had like a whole discussion about this a couple of streams ago, where I don't get overly scared by scary visuals. They don't actually get to me very easily. But sound design can actually freak me out because I get very uncomfortable with certain sounds. So sound design is infinitely more effective for me. Go away. I'm sorry, I'm glad Hina raided you. You do commissions too? I need to check things out. Yeah, I've got a commissions tab. If people want to check that out, I do have a commissions tab. They are pretty much always open, with exception to a few things. There's stuff like viewer commissions where I only open those every once in a while. I do also probably, if I get too many at once, I usually will close it just because I am an animation student, so I am quite busy most of the time. But yeah, you know, check that out if you're interested at all. All of the stuff you see on my screen, aside from the game, I made myself. So yeah, you know, I make things. I draw things. Thank you for following Valentine Amaro? I don't know how to pronounce French looking words. But yeah, I do a lot of stuff, so I add options quite frequently for stuff I can do. Just because, I don't know. I don't think I've added overlay commissions yet. I might do that in the future. But at the moment, that's like the one thing that I haven't put down. Pump room, huh? It's okay, almost no one can pronounce Amaro. I never took French, I took German, so I really don't know how to pronounce French stuff. It confuses and scares me. I can pronounce German stuff, I can pronounce Italian stuff, but anything else, out. Aside from English, but even then. Played through the original 3 Corpse Party games. It's a good series. I haven't played this updated version, but it's an interesting story. Ah. I've seen a bit of some of the older games, but I haven't played them myself. Try to counter French. Un, deux, trois, trois. I stop at 3. I didn't learn French, so I don't know. I can't speak any French at all. And I will cry if I have to try. That rhymed. I've had enough. Hmm? Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to concentrate on this. Is that? No, there's no way. Okay, I need to go. Come on, give me a break here. I I can't read at the moment. That seems like something fell in. Shizaki is still in the locker room, right? It's not. No, 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 no. Okay. She's not in the locker room. Trust me, Yoshiki, she's not. Not in the locker room. Oh, she's not here. I guess it really was her then. What the hell is she thinking? Drowning herself, apparently. That's what she's thinking. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? I should never have taken my eyes off her. What my fault, goddammit. You know what? While we're there, let's just... I did like a temporary save before all this. It's fine. I'll just go and crush her to death real quick. It's fine. Then there's this pump room. Door's locked. Unlock it, yes. Let's get one of the bad ends while we're here. Might as well. Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks for, making it impossible to see in here. Cool. All is labeled fish. Let's crush you made to death! Oh, that's a bad sound. There we go. Might as well. What was that? Something gets stuck in the drain? Yeah. Well, that's the timer. I can pause for a moment. I'm really tired now, so I gotta go. Nice meeting you. Follow me on Twitter as well. Have a good stream. Okay, if you haven't left already, thank you for rating again. I'll shout you out later if I can remember to. Yeah, thank you. Sleep well or rest well. Not French either. I'm only learning it along with Norwegian. Heavenly Host School story arc, first 3 games is pretty good. There's a spin-off game after, then they started the second story arc. I think you'll like it. Yeah, I know, I've watched playthroughs of all the main games, and a little bit of Sachiko Ever After as well, but I could not get into that. And that was before it got officially translated as well. Because remember, I got into this game when I was 12. I'm 20 now. It's been 8 years. I know what's happened in most of the recent games. Aside from maybe the follow-up second story arc thingy. But that's debatable how important that is, considering I don't think it's gonna get updated again anytime soon. Wait, no. We learned German in high school and hated it, not a language teacher. Fair enough. Okay, nice, yeah. Yeah, I'm only really a fan of this game, to be honest. The Blood Drive I don't like. I don't like Blood Drive. And Book of Shadows is kind of weird. The story for Book of Shadows is kind of fine, but, like, it's kind of... I don't know. It's not what I enjoy in the series. Blood Drive was definitely weird. Yeah, it's not a fun time. It's kind of just a bad time. Oh, look at that. That's unfortunate. It's... Blood Drive is a bit too fetishy and weirdly paced for me. This game can get kind of fetishy sometimes, but it's a bit more subtle. No, Shinozaki. That's Shinozaki. Sure is. Why does this have to happen? Come on, no. It's fine. She's fine. He's not. She's dead. Neither of them are fine. But it was intentional. I was gonna get it at some point anyway, so... I'm pretty sure I have to get all of the bad ends at some point. The weird thing with this version of the game, for some reason it doesn't come up with the bad end screen. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it doesn't come up. Because there's supposed to be like a bad end screen, but instead it just like does that. And I'm not sure why. It's really weird. Resume. I got a temp save. that ain't it. That's my temp save, I believe. But yeah. Okay, let's skip this. Skippy, skippy, skippy. Yeah, go do that. You do that. Are you playing on Switch? Yeah, I am. I am, in fact, playing on Switch. It's just a weird thing. Like, I was a bit caught off guard by it originally. Since, what was I saying? Just since I'm so used to seeing the actual bad end screens come up, I'm not sure. It's such like an arbitrary thing, but I'm not sure why it doesn't come up. And I wonder if it's a Switch conversion version. I haven't seen a PC. Yeah, I'm not sure. The way this version seems to work is it's kind of like an emulator. Because you can see around it, versus a PC. Yeah, I haven't seen a PC playthrough either. I don't know the new stuff that's been added to it. I've kind of stayed off of spoilers for that. If I even plan on looking at that, of course. But I don't know. It's really weird. It's the only thing like I've noticed particularly about this version. But I have no idea if it's different for the PC version. No clue. Okay, there we go. There's Sparkly. So it might be that this game kind of functions like an emulator, which I think it might. Because you can see there's the thing around it, which is usually kind of indicative of this version of the game being an emulator of sorts for the Switch. Like it might just be a port thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same for the PC version. I'd have to see someone else's playthrough, I guess, of the new version. But it's really weird. I don't know. Like it's not like it matters too much. It's just kind of weird. It's just a weird thing. It looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between two. Well, I don't know why I'm reading that out. I've already read it. Awesome. Okay, skip through that text because that's a little bit more time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not in here. Yeah. I don't remember the sequence of events for this, portion. I know I need to get something out of that drain, but I'm not sure. Okay, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. Probably. Sounds like that. Otherwise we drown, I guess. Not there. I picked the wrong spot. Fuck. Oh boy. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Not letting me click anywhere else. Well, whatever. Yeah, it's entirely possible. It could be a censorship thing or a port issue or maybe even an emulation issue. I don't think it's a censorship issue because that would be a really weird particular thing out of everything. Censor? At the front? I think she's gonna drown, so this is unfortunate. But, you know, might as well just... A lot of the bad endings come from this area, I think. So, you know, we go. It only lets me click in that spot in particular. Well, it's fine. This is fine. She's gonna drown, but it's fine. Farm those bad endings, you know? Yeah, it only lets me click at that very particular spot. I'll have to pay attention to where she's You're trying to get all the bad endings? Kind of, but not really, but you know, might as well while we're here. I've missed quite a lot of them, so I haven't been actively getting all of them. I might go back and get them. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I want to get some of them, at least. You know, save me some time later. There's something that you need to get all the bad endings for that I can't remember. But I swear there is something. I'll have to look it up at some point, but I've been putting it off for a while. But, you know, can't find her, might as well accept that ending, you know. Resume again. Temp save like right before. Save me a bit of time. Okie dokie. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Yeah, that's a lot to read this. Has a shiny showed up? Do I have to? Oh, this. Okay. Let me temp save right fucking here. Okay, and then pick this up. And we'll very particularly find the tile that she's drowning in, apparently. I can't remember the exact order for doing this, though. Okay, I see. Go. Just go. Just go. Just go, Yoshiki. It's weird, though, that even on a timer, it kind of feels like 2 minutes is longer than it actually is. Okay, she's not here. Come on. Shut up. Go. We're not wasting time on that. Okay. No, don't just stop. Don't just stop. This game has a thing sometimes where, sometimes you'll kind of just stop moving. I think it's here. I think this is the tile? Seriously? Yeah. This is like a... No? It's not here? Not there? Fuck. Is it? They're a little up. It's around this part. It's definitely around this part. No? Here? I'll find the exact tile by process of elimination if I have to. Okay. Here? Here. If I find it once, I'll find it again later, so in another attempt. Kind of annoying that you have to stop in the particular place that you're wanting to search. Okay, come on. Oh, found her this time, I think. There we go. That's where she is. Okay. There we go. She's alive! Yeah, at least she's still got a pulse. Come on, breathe already, damn it. Haha! Cough, 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 cough. I just find the exact spot was scary enough. Just a little bit. Just like, oh my god, where? Oh, don't worry me like that. Anxiety. A timer makes me anxious. That is one thing that kind of makes me anxious. Back with me now? Tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? No. What? I heard your voice, so I ran outside. And if that, I don't remember much else. Next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color and my mouth was full of water. God damn it. Is this the work of those ghosts again? I can't believe they can trick us so easily. It's gotta be something in that pool. There's something stuck in my tooth. God, it's like okay or something. Blech. Blech. What if the showers still work? I don't believe they do. And here is probably also not the best place to get all of your clothes soaking wet, but I guess it's already too late for that. Nothing. Get rid of this horrible taste. It smells absolutely putrid. I hate this. Unfortunate. But better than you drowning. Or getting crushed. How does she think I feel? Yozaki, how about we go out into the rain and wash ourselves off a little? I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay. Alright then, let's go. After this, I guess we'll need to figure out how to dry our clothes. I don't think she's gonna let that happen. Something tells me. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly I was able to rinse my mouth out my mouth pretty thoroughly. Oh yeah, I can't read. Were you? That's good. Break everything for a moment. So, Shinzaki, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I'd kind of like to check out. I'll go with you. That's probably for the best. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, splitting up. It's like the age-old saying, don't split the fucking party. Splitting the party is a dangerous decision and almost always goes wrong. Yes, let's unlock it. Let's go in and not crush our friend. If only those people who were dying of thirst got to the roof. Yeah, seriously. Trying to drain it. If only we could turn on the light. You know, while we're turning things. But at least now our friend isn't getting crushed by doing this. Yeah, I see. I see the bodies, yes. Thank you. The body of it's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. Mitsuki Kamijo. Corpse of a very tiny individual. Being pickled in this filthy brain for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. Ugh. Kanzuki Saito. Unfortunate. Based on size, this appears to be the body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. Yurine Tanaka. It's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. Tsukasa Suruta. Got a lot of cis sounds, huh? The noise around you are reflecting off of something deep inside the drainage gate. Try to fish it out? Sure. Give me that. What is this thing? Some kind of handle? Rusted valve wheel. Down at the bottom of the pool. Probably got sucked in when the water was drained. I want to temp save again just in case something else happens. Just in case. Okay, wait. Hold on a moment. The thing that was there is gone now. Okay, well. Interesting. Down here they need it for. Where is it that I need it again? Bean. Probably in the pump room, probably. I had to take a guess. Zoom. Be nice to sprint, maybe, but no. No sprint. Only walk at a brisk pace. Can we please find the light? I can't see shit. Where am I? Grid label written on a piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump. Right below it, there's a slot for some sort of lever or handle. Don't run in the hallways. That is true. Yeah, very important. And would probably get me killed. The punishment for running in the hallways is to die. That's as far as it's gonna go, I think. Too rusted to turn anymore. So the wheel is clearly meant to be turned much farther. There's so much rust on it that it just won't budge. So a little bit will have to be enough. Probably actually easier to just like walk across the pool. Oh, hey. Small handbag stained with copious amounts of blood seems to have fallen from the spigot. An elementary school's student ID name tag is attached to it. Only hosts elementary school, class 1-6, Tokiko Suji. I'll report you to the disciplinary committee. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Tongue number 2. It's a girl's name. Tokiko's tongue. That's gonna trip me up. Tokiko. Tokiko. Stuff like that really trips my tongue out, I think. Your own reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. Yeah, you know what? I'm not surprised. Okay, so now we have to find a dead little girl. But not like the dead little girls you see all over the place here. And another dead little girl. That is blue. A blue little girl. I'm not sure which one though. Oh, hey, there's Sachiko. Going this way, I guess. I guess we're supposed to follow. Here we go again. Where the hell's it gonna take us to this time? Where your friend was splattered. Thanks. The floorboards beneath that wall. Right under her globby entrails. Pleasant. Where the floor drips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. Wow, pleasant. Thanks. Cool. Awesome. No. Bastard doll. Bastard. I'll just let her scream. I'm not screaming. Getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch. God, if that's where it is. Not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Well, we're gonna have to, aren't we? Someone there? Oh, hey! Morishige. You're alive. Ah, Kishinuma. Another class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. The live-action adaptation of that seems pretty good. Was it? I've never actually seen the live-action adaptation. I'm not sure I ever will. Maybe at some point I'll give it a wee watch, but I have heard that it's not great. And I'm not sure I want to. Hmm? What happened? It's a long story. So, where have you been? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. When I woke up here, it felt as if the air had somehow changed. Oh, yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochita and his sister. You did? So they're okay too? They are, though when I next ran into Mochita's sister, it seems she and her brother had parted ways. Uh-oh. Morishige? What is that in your hand? Uh, Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Oh, thank God, he did it for us. Hmm? Oh, this? Found under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. Partly faithful, they took a lot of shortcuts and liberties. The second one was awful, but some of the kills were pretty good. Huh. I mean, that's something at least. It's something at least. I mean, I can understand them taking shortcuts and liberties, but I don't know, I think usually in adaptation, I'd rather they take liberties than shortcuts to some degree. um, like I understand like shortcuts are needed in a lot of places in adaptation because, makes sense. But at the same time, I kind of wish these things would just end up being like proper full series. Like the fucking Tortured Souls adaptation. Like could have been so good if it actually followed the right path. If it was actually a full series rather than trying to fit everything into 4 fucking episodes. Was it 4 episodes? I think it was 4 episodes. Is it some kind of charm? You want it? Please, take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. Okay, thanks! Yuki's tongue. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Only host elementary school class 5-2, Yuki Kano. I think that's the headless one. Well, I should be going now. Something wrong, class rep? Look like you've seen a ghost. Yeah, I'd be a bit horrified too. Yes, one more thing. What should say we should all try to meet in classroom 1A? Okay. I'm guessing. It wasn't from, you know, Suzumoto's spot. Maybe it shifted over a few feet, and you got it from there. I mean, if it didn't, then... Yeah, you could tell they were on a budget, but like you said, they really should have used the budget to do it all right. Made an entire series or multiple seasons. Yeah. Unfortunately, like, as an animation student, I know how it is with budgets. Like, they probably didn't have the budget for a full series. But at that point, I kind of wish they'd maybe, like, taken a completely different route, you know? Or just, like, focused on a small part of the story instead of trying to tell all of it, you know? Like, you have an entire haunted school full of corpses that you could explore. Come on. You can make a shorter story that works in that budget, you know? Like, sometimes it is better to just take take a different approach to it. I kind of I get it, but yeah, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I hope at some point there does end up being a proper animated series, but I'm not holding out hope for it. Like it's been focus on a specific story or section. Yeah. But it is what it is. They probably had to do a certain. They were probably told to do a certain thing, so it probably wasn't fully in their control. But it's a shame. But I feel like they should at some point. I mean, they could have even taken like one of the early versions of the game, like the original one, because those are usually. I think those are mostly shorter. They're not as long form as this version. So like you could have worked with that version of the story, you know? You didn't. Mm, but I don't know. Just thoughts. Like, I get it. I get how it happens, but I kind of wish it had turned out different. They keep revisiting it, and there's always interest, so there's always that possibility. I think the problem right now is every time they do, there's censor groups all over there that massively lobby against it. Yeah, that would do it as well. It's a shame because I think like OVA anime had like so much potential because I found that like I don't find the game scary, but I found the anime genuinely a lot more scary because you're seeing it all animated. But you know, it's it's frustrating. I don't like censorship. You know, like I like horror stuff. I like stuff that tends to not be well liked, well received by you know, the conservative sort of groups. You know, like I like that sort of stuff. As both like an artist and an animator, and also just as like a general fan, I like that shit. It's fun and a little bit over the top, and it's cool, but you know, you've got to work within limits. That's kind of the unfortunate thing with animation. There's so many limits that get imposed that it's pretty much impossible to make like a completely entirely accurate adaptation. You know, like there's gonna be at least some shortcuts taken. There's gonna be some liberties. Like the OVA was really creepy when I first watched it, and it wasn't just the shock factor. The story's twists were interesting and kept me hooked. Yeah, like it had so much potential, but like it's a shame that it took so many liberties and it got it I don't know. I haven't watched it in a very long time. It's been years since I watched it, but I still kind of remember like the first episode, fucking brilliant. Like the first episode of the OVA series was amazing. Like as many shortcuts as they did take, like they got the core story of it and it was great. But after that it was just like, what is this? Why is it going in this direction? Like I think Yuka's death in the OVA, spoilers, I guess, but like Yuka's death in the OVA, um, that made sense because that is a bad end in this game. Like that was fine. I was fine with that. You can have that happen. So like that was cool, but like some of the other deaths that they arbitrarily added in, like kind of just came out of nowhere. I was just like, I'm sorry, what? Like I vaguely remember Yoshiki's death was one that really threw me off because like, wait, what? What? That doesn't happen. What? Um, and Satoshi's is bullshit. Satoshi's death in the OVA is bullshit. Like, what? It's so confusing as to what happened. It's just weird. Um, that really freaked me out. See his hands? They were covered in blood. But yeah, I do hope eventually we can get a faithful OVA one day. Or a faithful series. Or I'd be happy enough if they just took some of the side plots or like focused on a different story. I'd be happy enough with that. That would be cool. I would be perfectly cool with that. But I do hope eventually we do get a faithful, proper adaptation. You know, can't go this way. Can't bring myself to see Suzumo to like that again. I think it's unfortunate. I feel like I'll lose my mind. Okay, fair enough. I know what you mean. Why does she have to die like that? I think it's really unfortunate because there's a lot of people that can't play the actual games or watch playthroughs of the games. Like, they can watch the anime, or they would much rather prefer to watch the anime, and so they just end up getting, like, the wrong version of the story that isn't anywhere near as good, you know? Which is a shame. Where the fuck am I going now? Hopefully, one day. I like how it just brightened up and then immediately got back to darker again. Okay. Can't go that way still. Hopefully, eventually. Yeah, like... it's frustrating. Adaptions are frustrating. Just generally. One can hope. One can hope. Who do we give it to? Get it back! Get it back! Hey, you can have it back! You can have it back! It's missing an eye. The other's missing most of her head. We've got our tongues. Is that going to be enough? What do we do? It would be interesting, or like you said, a faithful adaptation. They don't even need to say this is the real story. They can call it an alternate telling of the story. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind that. Like if they were just upfront about it, like yeah, this is like a different version of the story or from a different perspective. I'd be totally fine with that. Like I would love to see like some of the other shit that happened to people who were here. Like there's literally like at least 50 corpses here that you could probably get into. Come on. Or maybe not into, but like you can expand upon what happened. Like there's a ton here. Like there's so much material you could work with even within that budget. It just means like a little bit more work on the writing portion. Even then, like the basic outline is written for a lot of these corpses. You know, especially the ones that have memoirs. Like you can, you can take those, you can do stuff with those. You know, or even if it focuses on Kizumi's group, like that would be kind of cool. That would be interesting because we don't get all that much aside from like side stories here. There's still like a lot of material with that. So, yeah, like it's possible, but yeah, I suppose there is the censorship issue and people not really being a big fan of this sort of shit, even if it is kind of inherently obvious that is maybe not for youngins. Although I say that very hypocritically as I did get into this as a child, but you know, it should have told me. Well, the tongue bags. Yes? I mean, I assume the girls lower their heads, or what's left of it in one case, begin rocking slowly back and forth as if feeling anxious. Yuki Kano, Tokyo Tsuji. These are for you. They're yours, aren't they? I handed over the two bags. I, thank you very much. Babies. Just babies. We did it. We did it, Shinozaki. All three of them. All that's left is the girl in the red. No! No more! Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. I have any idea what that's like. I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead. I'm not even trying. It just popped into my head all on its own. Such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. With my mom and my sister. Mochida. Nozaki. Alright, next one is mine then, okay? Just try to pull yourself together. What? Great. Damn it, not again. This one's big too. And we're right next to a big crack. That's great. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh, Scarios. Someone's pissed. Yeah, plus even in the world they created, there really isn't a true timeline because each person is confined within their own space to begin with. Time is relative, it's literally paradoxical. So, were they to do a definitive version of it, it would have room to exist within the universe. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they expanded on that in Book of Shadows as well, didn't they? Like, that entire thing was an alternative universe of sorts. So, like, it's entirely possible to do that. Like, they have the room. I guess it does matter, like, if they can actually get to do any adaptation again, you know, unfortunately. But, like, they have the room to do it. I dropped out? Where am I? Huh? Huh? This our classroom? No fooling? Are we alive? No Sashi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Those are filled with personal effects belonging to the Class 2-9 primary and assistant homeroom teacher. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume. Our dear friend Suzume. You'll be leaving us for a new school after the festival. Well, I gotta go for now. Maybe I will come back later. Bye. Okay, thank you for coming. See you later. Hope you rest well or whatever you're going off to do goes well. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shinozaki for payment. Just leave and abandon her. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8 and there's not a soul in sight. Damn, we've only been gone for an hour or so. Shinozaki. Hey, wake up. Breathing, at least. Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Ishi... Numa? You're alive. Get up. What? Take a look around you. I could hardly believe it myself. But here we are. No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. Can't believe it. It's true. For some reason I got help. You know, Ayumi is cute and all, but if I was Yoshiki and she wanted to drag me back into that place, I'd be like, see ya and get the fuck out. True. I don't know why it held that. That's for some reason it held because of the get the fuck out. Like, really? Okay. Thanks, Twitch. I guess you're trying. That should be it through now. I don't know why it held that. It was bad. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I raised my settings around the hate raid area. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's arbitrary. It's whatever. Could be. Probably. It's probably because of that. I think I did raise the aggression one a bit. Yeah, we made it! We're home! We're home! Fuck yeah, suck on that world. Bad. Naughty, naughty. You can't say GTFO. God forbid. Slight problem though. It's just us two. I never thought I'd live to see home again. Yoshiki can say that, but I can't. Apparently. Yeah, so unfortunate thing. Guess there's no Sashi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. I got a bad feeling. Yeah, you think? Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 p.m. in the evening. This feels so surreal. 8 o'clock in the evening. I guess works better. Thunder and rain grow in intensity. The windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. You must earn that. You must earn the right to say GTFO. Earn the right by passing this rite of passage. That was a lot of repeat words. This reality? Is everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now? What am I doing? What indeed? That was bad. What? Shinzeki, what's wrong? I don't think I'm bad enough to earn that, right? Oh, that's unfortunate. What the hell is this? What the hell? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Damn it. It's you. Go back! Don't come any closer! Hmm. It was a rainy evening after school. Just like this one. Yikes. We might need to call a professional for a pest control problem. Uh-oh, we got ghosts in the building. We need to call pest control. On the day I was kidnapped, I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. Just let the girl speak. She's missed her tongue for like 40 years. Let the girl speak. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom. He listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see. He was a very kind man. Got red eyes and arms coming out of the wall. Can you come over and give me an estimate? Hey, I need a quote for a rather unique pest control problem. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is, but it might be something supernatural, and you're like the first person I can think of because there's no paranormal investigators in my area. At least that advertise themselves. So, you might want to come over and see this before you give me the quote. Like, maybe also if you have a friend who's a paranormal, like, who's a paranormalist, like, maybe get them over too because they might need to see this. Sorry, I don't know anyone. Maybe call an exorcist too. I don't know. You figure that out on your own. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see. He was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... they are nice people. So sorry. I have a bottle of Jack Daniels and a six-pack of Red Bull for an advance payment. Listen, if you need to get drunk to deal with it, I'll give you it. Like, I'll give you anything, just please help. I don't know what the fuck this is. I need to get drunk. We can get drunk together, and maybe we'll get dragged in the abyss. But at least we won't be alone, and we'll also be drunk, so it won't be too bad, right? Just ask them if they want a drink. He's so tiny. He must be... fifth grader. Yuki Kano, right? Oh, never mind. I got their names the wrong way around. What you did back there, making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed, though? Why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out. We even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Getting spirits in exchange for dealing with spirits seems like a good trade. Yeah, It seems a bit poetic in a way. Mm.
Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. No matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's a soul act capable of moving us. We exist as fragments of the sacred ground upon which the heavenly host is sealed. Believe that moving us your best course of action. But it's not enough. Repentance wasn't enough.
You're saying
Words
it was spoken by the doll weren't good enough to appease you?
that's not.
Huh? So, what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that godforsaken place? You child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you?
That's not true.
The hell do you mean by that?
You're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together.
You killed Suzumoto, didn't you?
Wait. Let's hear her out.
Okay, I gotta run for supper. I'll check things out on Twitter and your socials later. It was nice meeting you. I'd like to check things out more with commissions too. Been looking for a possible commission for a few things, so if you happen to be free when I have my info together, hopefully you can talk. Yeah, thank you for coming. It makes me quite happy to hear. Hopefully you can find all the info you need, and find stuff that you're interested in with that. But if you have any questions, you're welcome to DM me on Twitter. I believe I have my DMs open, so you should be easily able to contact me there. And if not, you can probably just whisper, you know, if you're available, I'm very interested. I should be. My my wait period or delivery period might be a bit longer just because I've got a lot of university work, so it takes me a bit longer to actually get the free time to do it. But like I'm available to do them, they're not closed or anything, so yeah. Thank you for coming though, I really appreciate it. And I hope the rest of your day is very good too.
Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about this? Fine, sounds good. Take care, everyone. Take care.
I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the end of madness. With all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head.
I need to take a drink, I just realized. I've been speaking for 2 hours and haven't taken a sip. Uh-oh. Okay, that should help a little bit. Just a bit.
Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control.
Is this just some kind of medium or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, that makes sense with your, interest in the occult that got us in this situation in the first place. What you're saying is, this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin?
I feel for you, I really do, so please, please, bring the rest of them back. Moshita and Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? Don't think this possible anymore.
No!
Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls. Far too many, in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. Because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go. Feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long. Or turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks like you without mercy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So, you're going to lose you as an ally then? Why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Moshita and the others? There may be one way.
What is it?
I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Final four of us heavenly host serial kidnapping and murder victims. And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart. You just might get your friends back.
You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you?
Hey, can you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened.
Whoa, actual progress? Holy shit! I mean, I'd hope so by chapter 4. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, the two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind.
What's going?
Shizaki?
It hurts. It hurts. Huh? What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? Why am I fully aware right now?
Yeah, my throat is like... He's clearing. His...
Can't see a thing, and I can't move. Like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Wow, the quality between these sprites is shockingly different.
Why can't I move?
Oh, we're just gonna move now? Okay, thanks. Sachiko Shinozaki. Sachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School. Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal will serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. Of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. There's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. Okay, we're going back. Okay.
Can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here, aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident. They're still alive. Fortunately, they're all bound hand and foot and sprawled out on the floor. So am I. The reason I can't move. Somebody, please save me. No, stop, no,
Please, no! Eyes. No, I can't see. Now I'm blindfolded. Can't see a thing that's happening to me. Since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see. Begin to listen more intently. Helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the current room. So scared it feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? I'm blindfolded. Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please. I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response to the man walking away from me. What are... okay? In order. Good thing we can't see this. I don't want to see this. It's bad enough hearing it. Never heard screaming like this before. This pure primal terror coming through the air like a perfect sine wave. The boy at the end. He's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. My god, what the hell is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? Been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside finally come to a halt. No! 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 Not even a single moment of silence. The first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life. The symphony goes on. I can't take any more of this. Listen, my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! Still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already? Oh, what is wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped, and the room grew quiet again. And there goes her head. That would be awful, wouldn't it? Because her head is severed from the jaw above. And she was alive the whole time. That would be really awful to go through. That's not a fun way to die. I hear her standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen. I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. Order? God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died. It means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up. Taking off my blindfold. Means
Get to see the face of my killer. 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanely horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, that the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nonetheless, it clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. The actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. Following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed, one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, and had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. The discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. My blindfold removed. The sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was one of the children. A little girl, her face dyed red from the blood of her victims. Staring intently at me with soulless grey eyes. And then she just started giggling.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun, because the rest of us aren't.
She was opening and closing the bloody scissors over and over again. The sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades, slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye.
Oh, why? Why is it you? No. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times. Until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. It eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me. It makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. It was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternative possible explanations. And I remind you, this is a mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible this crime is not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. Despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. Saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He apparently had no motive for the crime either. There's nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may have simply lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around the same time that Principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed. Reminds me of a lot of IRL criminals, though. Yeah, I mean... Well... I think in a lot of true crime cases, it's not usually... I guess Yanagihori doesn't really fit the usual profile of a murderer, I guess. So I'm quite... unsurprisingly, I'm quite a big fan of true crime stuff. It's really interesting to me. And a lot of the time, it's not usually... I mean, sometimes, obviously sometimes, it is the case where the person committing the crime will be in some way mentally handicapped. And there's... What is it most of the time? A lot of the time it's like sexual motives, I think. Quite commonly. It's usually sexual motives or like sometimes it'll be revenge and stuff. Like there's a lot of different reasons, but I think a lot of the time it's usually, you know, I think quite a lot of true crime cases are usually it's usually male violence, like in general. Like there are also quite a lot of cases where the criminal is female, but a lot of the time, I think a lot of it is usually sexual motive from a man on a female, or sometimes a sexual motive from a man on another man, in some cases. Like, the worst ones are usually that sort of thing. I think a lot of the time, the ones that are sexual motives are usually the worst. Because obviously a lot of the times the bodies aren't found in a great state. It does depend though. It is a very much a case-by-case basis, but in a lot of the cases I have like researched about or read about, a lot of the time it's not usually like it won't usually be someone so like as mentally handicapped as Yoshikazu apparently was. Usually, if anything, they're victims. A lot of the time anyway. Not to say it doesn't happen, I'm sure it has happened in a few cases, but you know, most of the time it's not quite like that. I enjoy true crime from time to time, but it's kind of weird that some people are really into Ted Bundy. Yeah. I think for me, it's usually the psychology behind it that interests me, but also I think there's a certain amount of... I don't know, I only really enjoy true crime when it's explored in a very respectful way. Like, the people who get super into, like, Ted Bundy or, what was it? It's escaping my mind right now. But like the people that get really into the people who do these sort of things disturb me quite a lot. I don't like that. I find that when there's only a few true crime YouTubers I'll watch, for instance, and they have to be very respectful about it for me. So like there's a handful that I really enjoy. There's also some that I don't that, like I won't watch them because the way they treat the case is just like, oh, look how creepy and weird this is that this happened. I don't like that. I don't like that approach to it. I think for me, true crime has to be done in a very respectful way because, like, you're talking about like people whose lives are cut short, you know, most of the time anyway, or people who are harmed. Like a lot of the time, their relatives will still be alive. You know, I think it has to be very respectful for me to. I'm not sure enjoy is the word. Like I enjoy listening to it, but it's like in a interesting sort of way. Like there, I like it when 'cause a lot of the time, a lot of like the really common true crime YouTubers that you see will just talk about the murderer. They won't touch on who the victims actually were. The people I enjoy watching covering cases expand more on who the victim was. Like I think there's a lot you have to be respectful about with it. But I really don't like the sort of people who get like super into the real murderers. Like if it's a fictional character, whatever, cool. It's not a real thing, like whatever, who cares? But like when it's a real person who did this shit, like I can't respect the sort of people who will approach it like that. To me it's insanely disrespectful to me, I think. I find it really fucked up. Like I know there's like a whole different set of like psychology behind that sort of thing, but I see sort of like idolizing murderers. Yeah, it was like a really big thing where there was like I think it was most talked about like the Tumblr side of things. Um because there was like an entire Tumblr community that was just dedicated to like borderline like idolizing these murderers and like it was like a whole thing and I can't really like speak on it like off the cuff just because there was so much to it, but it was like insanely disrespectful, like the way that a lot of people did it. And like there was a few like blogs who did it okay, where they were just like documenting and talking about some of the things that happened in as respectful a way as you can do it in that format. But there's so many people. I don't know if that community is still around. I really hope it's not. Because it was awful. It was really shit, honestly. Um, like, there's so much to it, I think. Like, but the sort of. I don't even want to, remember. Like, Columbiners and shit. That was one of the main groups. There was people who were into Ted Bundy, there was Columbiners. I think there were a couple of others here and there. But it was like, I don't know. It was really shit. Like, I really hope that community has sort of stopped and the people who were in it have sort of realized how fucked up it is, because it is insanely fucked up, you know? It's it's really screwed up to idolize that sort of person. But I'm sure if you look it up on YouTube, like the true crime community, I'm sure you'll find, especially if you add like Tumblr to it at the end, like I'm sure you'll find videos on it. It was quite a big thing when people found out about it. But, you know, yeah, for me, I think as much as I enjoyed true crime, it needs to be like I'm sure a lot of them have moved on, no worries though. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they have. I haven't looked in a long time. I don't really want to, but like it's the whole thing of this sort of thing has happened for like centuries. Like there's records of it happening with some very very like there's certain murderers from like a couple centuries ago the same thing happened, but it just wasn't as widespread as it does get on the internet. Like it's always gonna be a thing and it's shit. Like I don't understand how people can treat it like that. It's very weird. It's very weird. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls as if possessed. Seeing frightened on someone, of someone, I would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. What a way to greet people. He can wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever. Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that could shed some light on the situation. It might be a bit far-fetched, as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. I need to take a drink again. I am thirsty. Okie dokie. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. My protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that can make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Pokebiki, 2003-7-22. This is very intense music all of a sudden. Continued in chapter 5. Okay. Thanks for that. Extra 4 is being unlocked. Cool, thanks. Cool. Well, let's make a start to chapter 5 then. Might as well, right? Oh, we're back with him. There we go. That's the thing I've been waiting for all episode. All stream, even. Load. Come on. Be the chapter 5 opening? Yeah! Just wanted to lose consciousness. The deepest part of my brain had become thoroughly clouded over. There were moments when I felt as though I could almost slip away. The intense pain would always retch me back to my senses before I could follow through. I would have welcomed even a momentary loss of consciousness with open arms. Any sort of respite for my suffering was plainly denied me. But any sort of respite from my suffering was plainly denied me. Okay. Plainly denied to me? I'm gonna assume. The only possible escape was death, and death was certainly at hand. It was taking an eternity to reach me. I was like a shellfish removed from its shell. I knew my fate, but only the chef could make the end come. She was savoring my torment. Yeah. I'll just let her scream for me, because I'm not gonna do that. Ow. That's not fun. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times. Ugh. Ow. Until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. You're a tenacious one, aren't you? Stop! Make us stop! It's just going. I'm not clicking too nice. It'd be all over if you just die already, you know. I'm trying!
There, now that it's nice and mushy, let's see if we can scoop it out.
Please don't.
Okay, moving on.
Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims.
Now open it up and say,
No.
no, please, no. Oh, me?
Thanks. For some reason this particular chapter title is higher resolution than all the previous ones. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was so fun. Oop. You good, bad touch man? Oh yeah. You're really shaking. What's the matter? Is that... Stay silent. Stay silent. I don't... don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where am I going? Where am I supposed to go now? Yuka? I wouldn't recommend going that way. Something dreadful happened downstairs just a moment ago.
Huh?
His blood spattered all over the floor here. Wasn't like that before. You really are shaking. I wonder why.
May I ask what your sister is like?
Oh, certainly. She's a very cute little girl. Quite small, but with great blue eyes.
I see.
Her hair is short. She's a junior in high school. As I recall, she was always wearing a blue smock.
What?
You could please run. Please go.
I think I'll be okay on my own.
Yuka's actually not too awful at realizing when someone is a bad touch man.
I'll look for my big brother by myself.
What are you saying, Yuka? I am your big brother. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't go. Go. Let me go. Please let me go. Please let me go. You're my little sister. And there's simply no way out of here. Everyone is going to die. Let's continue to be brother and sister until our dying breaths. However long we may have. Goodbye! Yeah, that's valid. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, let's go. We go now. Right fucking now. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Out, 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 out we go. He chasing you? Probably. Yes, I believe there is a chase sequence very soon.
Are you alright?
No, he's not. Are you?
My name is Muchna. Your stomach is bleeding really bad. I'll try to find you something to stop it.
I think it's a bit too late.
My handkerchief won't help for a wound this big. And you could think.
Go, go. You need to get away from here right now. Hurry. Oh yeah, he looks fine.
But if I don't do something about your injuries, you're going to die.
He's already dead. Just go.
I'll just apply pressure, okay? Stay with me.
She's trying her best. Oh, please, just go. Rosaki, who on earth could have done this to you? It's throwing guts and blood, it's just candy and Kool-Aid. As for not listening to your big brother, Yuka. She's going into convulsions. How ghastly. Izumi, stop this. Go! I need to go! Even worse, bro, even worse. Spilled Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. Pardon? I've done more to stop you when we were kids. I'm your best friend, after all. I never filled that role very well. Never did the things I should have. What are you going on about? Have you really deluded yourself into thinking you're my best friend? I don't recall you ever standing up for me. Not even one time. Yeah, I guess I really haven't been a very good friend. Huh. Well, you won't be regretting that for long. But I must say, I am rather curious about these things you should have done as my so-called best friend. Please, do enlighten me. Oh, I don't know. Maybe something like this! I've really hurt, you know? Stop blaming other people for everything, you fucking coward. He's fine. Son of a bitch. Take a good look around you, Kizumi. Take a good look at who you're up against. No one is conspiring against you. We're no threat. We're your friends. That's bullshit, and you know it. You're a fucking coward, Kurosaki. Kurosaki! I need to go. I need to leave.
My stomach. It really hurts. Big brother.
Yuka, please go. Please go. Back to your senses, are you, Yuka? Everything is just fine now. Your big brother will protect you. Your big, strong brother will make sure to keep you safe.
No!
I need to go, I need to go, I need to go. What's this? A key? Science lab, it says. Guess you won't be needing this anymore, Kurosaki. Fuck you! Yeah. I need to go. I think I pissed myself. Oh well, at least I got it out eventually. Good job, Yuka. Isn't it just horrible the way these spirits kill people? You wouldn't want that to happen to you, right? Well, don't worry. I won't let them, no. I'll protect you from that horrible fate. For you see, I'll put an end to myself. I'll snuff out that tiny life of yours. Big brother! Go, just fucking go. Come on, no fair running. Wait for me. Okay, go. Oh, hey, ghost lady. Or ghost girl, hi. Please let me out of the way. I don't want to be here. Oh no. Oh no. We go. Kurosaki's body is so badly wounded that it's literally being flayed open. Internal organs are on display for all to see. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you, Yuka. Hey. Yuka. I don't like it here. Fucking go. Don't get stuck. Please, God, don't get stuck right now. You good girl, Yuka, and come with me. Why are you here? What the hell? There's a student ID name tag on the floor. Has small scraps of fabric stuck to the pin in the back, suggesting it was forcibly removed. Kokuhaku, whatever. I don't like it here. In fact, I quite hate it here. Stop stopping! Please! I don't want to. Bad. I don't know where he is now. Lead to the front entrance. Take it? Yes. Shit, now I need to get out from the other way. And I've blocked that off. Great job, me. Great fucking job. Oh boy. What a see. I don't know where he is. No, I don't think I will. Oh my god, I'm like genuinely freaked out right now. I'm really... Kizumi is like the one thing that actually genuinely kind of gets to me. Like, genuinely anxious right now. Oh boy. I'm just scared I'm gonna come across him very soon. I don't know where he is. Ah. No, I don't think I will. Where the fuck is the door? His voice actor is really good. Stop stopping! That's like the worst thing. No, no I won't. I'm a floor- Oh fuck. There he is. Well, okay, that that actually does make it easier. Don't stop. Don't fucking stop. Keep moving. Oh my god, no. Shit. Fuck. Oh god. No. 5 rabbits are so very noisy. I'm gonna have to reload. Yes, I want to exit. I want to redo that. I shouldn't have fucking knocked over that cabinet. I shouldn't have knocked it over. God damn it. There, chase sequence already started. Go, 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 fucking go. I messed up. I should have just kept going that way. I would have been out. Wait, yeah, I knocked over. Because it knocks over automatically when you go that direction. So I should have avoided going that direction. I forgot about it. I didn't realize I was going to- Keep going! Keep going! Don't just stick to the front, please! No, I don't think I will. No, no, I don't think I will. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. Where the fuck- Oh, god damn it, there he is. This way, this way, this way, this way, keep going this way. He is right behind me. Great. Cool, awesome. Good to know! Good to know. You know where I am, don't- Keep going! Stop crying! No, 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 I won't. No, thank you. I'm good, thanks. I'm going to kill you, Yuka. Yes, let me take it. Hopefully, I believe it should let me through this way. Yep, it does. Okay. Save in the 3rd slot. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. I have the key, let me out. Let me fucking out. Off I go. Bye-bye. It's not over, though. It's not over.
This way. Hurry.
Wow, thanks. Murderer. Murderer ghost kid. Oh, he's right fucking behind me. Brilliant. Go, go, go. Run, rabbit, run. Get fucked. Oh my god. I could have just gone with that ending, but I'd rather not. I'd rather continue on the free one. Thank you for following Anarchy449. You are the rabbits. Oh my god, my legs are like shaking. I hate that sequence so much. It's the one thing in the game that kind of gets me, because it's like, oh god, if I fuck this up. Mayu? Mayu, where are you? How long have we been here? Must be the middle of the night by now. Am I ever thirsty? Oh, Mayu. Do you realize how very worried I am about you? How are you holding up right now, I wonder? What sorts of thoughts are swimming through your mind? You scare so easily, and you've such a fragile soul. You really do need me by your side.
Big bro, wait up. Huh? What's wrong? Not going to the club today?
That's a good question. What is wrong?
They're holding auditions for the lead, you know.
Oh, I know, but I just don't think I'm cut out for the role.
How come? I mean, I've seen how much you want it. You've been poring over that script for the last month. Not to mention practicing lines in the gym equipment room.
But you saw that? Embarrassing. Next time you should say something.
But you were so into it. I was actually just kind of happy to see you in your element like that.
Well, by the way, I'm giving up on that particular goal.
Why? After all that study and practice.
Everyone knows that the parts in our productions are chosen based on popularity, not on acting talent. Mayu, you're an upright, idealistic individual. So you're probably going to think I'm a bit of a spineless coward for this. I refuse to attend an audition when I know it won't make a bit of difference.
Aw.
I truly hate it. I was making an effort to attend social events but on a pleasant front. But, well, I guess it all comes down to the fact that I'm simply not well liked.
But I like you. You're a good actor, Shig. You shine in the spotlight. Really shine. You look like you're enjoying it too. But if you hate it that much, then yeah, really not worth it. I mean, if you have to force yourself, then you're not having any fun at all, right? What's the point in that? Besides, at least I got to see it. Jake's secret Raskolnikov. Come on, we'll head out together. Oh, but how about we stop at the crepe stand on our way home? Doesn't that sound yummy?
I read that as creep initially, and I barely caught it just before I read it out.
Chocolate bananas, man. They apparently have a new one on the menu, and I'm just itching to try it out.
Ugh. You. I'm well aware. I'm not there for you, Mayu. It's plain to see how much danger you'll be in. That's what I've been telling myself all this time, anyway. But that's not the real reason I'm trying to so hard to find you. No, nothing so noble. Every time I saw your face and heard you greet me with that "Shig, bro," you'd always say, "You were saving my life." Please, Mayu, I need you. Please show yourself. Don't leave me all alone. Dog is crying outside my door. Just once more. To see the suffering of others. It's the only thing keeping me sane. That's a weird way to keep sane, but go off, I guess. I am still sane. I am. Sure. Sure you are. Okay. I've taken so many of them. So many pictures of the dead. So weird. They're all real, honest to goodness corpses. But to me, they just look like fakes. Nothing but props. Realistic ones, granted. Much more detailed and lifelike than cheap fake bodies you see on television and in movies. But the flashiest by far. Utterly pulverized against the wall near the infirmary. Absolutely breathtaking. They've been reduced to nothing more than a chaotic jumble of flesh. Not long ago, all of it was connected. This was once a human being, walking and talking, with a mind of her own. Should there truly be an afterlife? Must be embarrassed to show her face there, such a hideously disfigured appearance. Probably feel bad for her if she weren't a complete stranger. What's going on? If I'm receiving a call, then why is the blasted thing still in focus view mode? No message telling me he's calling either. It's just a ringtone. Maybe the OS is shot.
Don't click.
Huh?
Please. Don't click.
Wait.
Please. Don't look at me. Stop staring at my insides. Please.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck you up. See, that's a more appropriate reaction to that body. Well, girl in the red dress, huh? I think I may have seen her. Her ghost, anyway. It was a Seiko in one of the dark classrooms. She was crouched down on the ground and staring right at us. Ah! Saw her too, in the shadows when Yuka and I were walking through the hall earlier. Like she's keeping an eye on us. We all found an old newspaper article in the nurse's office about the Heavenly Host's kidnapping and murder case. There were photos of the 4 victims, and she was one of them. There's no doubt in my mind, that ghost girl we've both seen is definitely Sachiko. But how is that possible? According to what we just saw, Sachiko wasn't killed. She survived. Have you not seen the ghost around? Well, he did. Rest in peace, I guess. If that's the case. Shouldn't she have grown up into a proper adult by now? You have to look older than us at the very least. Staying behind in a place like this in child form with the other victims just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Yeah, that part bothers me too. I'm guessing that shortly after the incident, through some unrelated accident or something, Sachiko lost her life as well. If we can somehow meet up with her spirit, maybe we can learn more about what happened. More than what was reported at the very least. Is the key to getting everybody out of here safely. I'll take my chances with the school's curse, wherever the hell it is. Once we find Yuka, what say we look for Sachiko as well? Okay. Though, I am worried. I haven't heard Yuka's voice at all since before you found me. Yeah, we need to find some means of getting back to the other building. Well, that would do it. The hell? This one feels completely different from any of the others. Oh god, it's a big one. School can't possibly... Tell me, are you alright? Hang on to me. Okay. Don't let go. I won't. Yeah, but it just keeps going. Wait. The ceiling beam. Satoshi! He's bleeding. Satoshi! Satoshi! Speak to me, are you okay? No, Satoshi! Oops. That's not great. Oh, please don't kill me! Don't kill me, please! No! Shinozaki, snap out of it! Oop. Thanks for relaying the trauma, Yuki. Really needed. Shinozaki, are you alright? No? I think the answer might be no. Wow, this is a really long voice clip. Okay, we don't need to hear. But it's okay. Everything's okay, okay? Come on, Shinozaki. Everything's fine. You're safe. Nork. VR horror experience. A bit too real. More real than virtual, I think. What the? Stop blowing your nose on him.
That's what happened to me.
Well, that was awful. What was it like? What did you see?
I saw the true identity of the murderer.
Huh?
It's by the dead doll. Wasn't enough. Repentance from the killer. I had the wrong person.
Wait, are you telling me you were actually there? Like, you saw the scene of the murders?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I was seeing everything through Yuki's eyes. I was bound, and then I was killed.
Damn it, you little piece of—
It's not your fault. I'm the one who wanted to know. The murderer was a little girl. Remember the newspaper article Suzumoto showed us? Her photo was in it, along with her name. The girl in the red dress. Sachiko Shinozaki. She was listed as one of the victims, but believe me, she's no victim.
What? What? No, that can't be right. That's impossible. For a little girl to do something like that. How can she abduct other children her own age? And keep them prisoner no less. I could believe it if it were that monster with the hammer. He seems fully capable of kidnapping and tying up little kids any day of the week.
He was just an accomplice. When these children were killed by Sachiko, the man with the hammer was in the corner of the room, quaking in fear.
You can't be serious.
I have no idea why he would have helped Sachiko in the first place, though. You have to tell the others. Moshita and Miss Yui.
Yeah, I guess.
And Naho wasn't able to find out the whole truth, and she's been in there longer than any of us. If we don't hurry up and tell them, they'll be dead before they ever find out. If Sachiko catches them unaware, it could all be over. I have to go back. Yuki, please! Onegai. Take us back into the closed spaces. Find a way to exorcise you and all the other spirits trapped in Heavenly Host. I swear! I recommend that. With all of your interference, as well as the interference of your friends. Spaces are in a state of critical flux right now. If I were to take you back, even if I kept this clarity of mind the whole time, I doubt I'd ever be able to bring you home again. But if we don't go back, everyone's going to die. Ishinuma. Let's go, please. We're friends. Come on, for Mochida.
You out of your mind? Alright, we'll go back. Save critical flux. Didn't think she'd say those words. Yeah, I mean, I guess she's older than she technically is, right? She could have learned those words. Fine, damn it. We'll go back after all. I don't have a lot of real friends. I hate to lose the ones I do.
What's that? What are you mumbling about?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I was hoping I could go see Miki just once more, but I guess I'll have to put that aside. Yeah, we're don't have much time. Ooh, Lloyd's red now. This is different. We're in a different state. The music's fucking dope. Entry into the Empire of Japan's secret intelligence base is strictly forbidden. Expulsion to all trespassers. I'll go back. I need friends. I mean, it's one reason. It's an okay reason, I guess.
Sorry, I really am. I wish you the best of luck. This is something I think Satoshi and the others may need. If you find them, please give it to them for me. A marble statue shaped like some sort of demon, given to you by Yuki.
Okay, thanks. Why don't you give it to them yourself?
Because he's following them around the school right now. I can't get close enough.
He's a big tsundere. He is a big tsundere.
There's another statue like it though, a red one. If you find it, make sure he gets that one too.
Understood.
The three of us are prepared for the challenges ahead, now that our tongues have been restored. But due to our momentary awakening, the balance of these closed spaces has begun to collapse. Be very, very careful. Also, remember, in order for Sachiko to feel remorse, you must appeal to her humanity.
Oh. Hello, Gravy. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. How was your stream? What were you doing? I guess I'll find out when I shut you out in a moment. Hopefully that works. Oh, you're playing Halo. Admittedly, I know absolutely nothing about Halo, but I hope it was fun. I hope you had a good stream. How was it?
So remember, in order for Sachiko to feel remorse, you must appeal to her humanity.
Just doing the Halo games in prep for Infinite. I see, I see. That is coming out soon, isn't it? I've never played a Halo game. I've seen a little bit of it, but I'm not really much of a shooter person. But I hear they're pretty good. My flatmate seems to like them, apparently. But I don't know very much about them myself. Maybe I'll check a game out, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know an awful lot about it. I do know there's some weird things that go on in that universe with the books and stuff. I don't know. I don't know an awful lot in actual context. But either way, hope your stream was good. Hopefully, anyway. Just I will say for anyone who's come with you, I have content warnings in the corner for a reason. Please read them. Please be careful and read them. Well, not everyone's cup of tea, but definitely some of the best gameplay out of various shooter franchises. I see. Well, maybe I'll check it out at some point. I'm not much of a fan of FPS, but I have considered playing a couple just to see, but maybe one day, maybe when Infinite comes out, perhaps, if it's on something I own anyway. Hopefully, but we'll see. But yes, hello, welcome.
You must purify her soul. The only way.
At the moment, we're on chapter 5 of this game. We've pretty much just started. So, we're getting towards the end of, this game. Like, the main story, anyway. But yeah, please beware the content warnings. Even though a lot of them have passed, there's still... some of those will still come up. So, be careful, look after yourself. This game can be intense.
My mind has already come under attack. The next time you see me, run. It's gone.
Yeah, for now, let's just focus on finding Satoshi, Miss Yui, and the others. Though, aside from Miss Yui, the only other people we've seen so far are Suzumoto and Morishige. And we explored pretty much everywhere. You sure the others are even here?
Well, think about it. Remember? The closed spaces. The first ghost we saw told us all about them when we got here with Miss Yui. Basically, anyone we can't find is probably in another version of the school. Which is why we never ran into them. There's something you fail to understand?
Jesus Christ, like insulting. You don't have to go that far, Ayumi, okay? Chill. No, yeah. But wait a minute, if that's the case, how the hell are we supposed to tell them about the murderer? I mean, if we can't even find them.
Yuki just told us how. She says closed spaces have started breaking down. That might mean, should mean, that the connections between the dimensions are changing too. So come on, let's try searching for them again. Miss Yui and everyone else.
Okay, got it.
For real?
When I say I got it. Although, if it's not those child spirits summoning hordes of innocent people to the school and trapping them here until they die, then you kind of have to ask yourself, who is responsible, you know? Okay.
Oh. Maybe I can hide them under here.
Oh my god, this. Forgot about this shit.
Feel your hair light. So weird. I can't wear them wet like that. It's gross.
Okay, cool, thanks. Oh.
It's been nothing but earthquakes since we got here. If the school doesn't fall apart.
I mean, it's kind of falling apart. Like, there's a hole directly in front of you there. Well, that's gonna be a fun find for someone in the future.
Big brother! Big brother!
Oh, hey. Hi. Can I find a safe point?
Hey, does anything, like, different to you?
Yes, the floor is red. Good on you for noticing. Barry.
This isn't the same school we were in before. It's a totally different heavenly host.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and its creeper factor is through the roof. On the air, the constant dark presence. Oh, okay. Went. We need to find the others and get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this is the way we're supposed to go. Oh, that's unfortunate. I would kind of like a safe spot so that I don't have to go through everything again. Okay, maybe not. We can't go this way. Okay. Not the way we need to go. We need to go somewhere else. I don't remember what this marble statue is for. Their skeleton remains here. Kagami Yano. Barely enough space to get through. Hey, Shinzaki,
What is it?
are you hurt? You've got a whole lot of blood on your, posterior. Finally someone brings it up, jeez.
Huh? What? You serious?
You skip your butt on a piece of broken wood or something, looks kind of Yoshiki, just be quiet. Good on you to tell her, but...
Should've fall up already. Jeez, just look the other way for a minute.
Uh,
Oh, it's that boy with no sense of shame.
no.
What do I do about this? I don't have my gym bag here, so change of clothes is out of the question. They don't want to meet up with most of the others looking like this, though. God damn it.
Yeah, that's, unfortunate timing. And a weird thing for this game to bring up. But sure.
Can't take this anymore. What's that? God, it's a student ID for Kisaragi Academy. Someone we know must be nearby. Whose it is? It's Nakashima's. I'm mistaken. It seems still got the scrap of paper from the Sachiko charm. Naomi's student ID name tag. She must have dropped it along the way without even realizing it. Well, it's good we found that. Naomi, have you heard about the new planet scientists discovered? They just recently found that you are my world. Huh? That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I'll give you that. That's a pretty good one. I was about to like genuinely be like, oh, they discovered a new planet? Like, I read the first sentence and I was like, oh? And then I saw the bottom and I was like, oh. Oh my god. Exactly, what the hell is taking you so long? Is that someone's student ID? Nakashima's! Must be someone nearby. Somewhere nearby. There must be someone nearby. Nakashima, are you there? If you are, please answer me. Nakashima! Ooh, stretch. I do need to stretch. I haven't stretched in a while. I haven't stretched all stream, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I nearly fell off my chair. That would have been interesting. I caught myself though. It didn't fall over backwards. Guess she's not that nearby. Let's look for her. She can't be far. Big brother. Okay. Cool, thanks. I guess. Game. That's hot. Yuka, honestly, who bites their sister on the shoulder? Who bites their sibling on the shoulder? Why are you blowing air on me? He looks like 4 in this. He's 14. But okay, go off. Big brother, it's time for dinner. Oh, is it that late already? I'll be right down, thanks. Next time, how about telling me rather than doing whatever it is you just did? No can do. The fuck are you doing? Girl, quit it. I accidentally hit the window. That's what happened. Big brother's on his way. What goofball. That's your door open again, too. I don't have a direct door in. Well, he's alive. Guess that was a dream. Ow. My head is throbbing. Black too. What happened? I remember there was a big earthquake. What's this? There's something in my hand. Oh my god, this shit. What about this? Really tender, like some kind of meat? What the hell am I— Please stop. Please stop. Please, game. Stick to the horror, please. God. Anashi? I'm so sorry. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean it. Anashi. Head? Okay. A beam fell on your head during the quake, and it started bleeding. Face is really red. I guess it must hurt. Thank you for shielding me. Think nothing of it. And I'm fine. I'm not bleeding anymore, at least. You're not? Oh, this is incredible. What is this place? Where are we? Deep breath, Taguchi. Stay calm. Keep a steady hand. Don't stop filming. I want every last detail captured on video. Don't miss even a single speck on the wall.
Yes, sir. Amazing. I can't believe it worked. This is sure to get me the recognition I deserve. With this footage, with this film, the occult genre will be completely reborn. Alright, let's get started. I think it's about time we begin penning our third strange but true article. Experiencing this place in the flesh should prove a sufficient enough muse to get the words flowing. They're in the school building, aren't they? This is that tape you put in earlier, right? Yeah, the camera didn't seem to work before though. No power, no batteries. Looks like research footage taken by whoever it was that brought it here. Man, this place is unbelievable. Everywhere you look, there's something written down. I don't want to die. Wow, crazy stuff. Wow, bro, crazy stuff. Just be careful. We don't have a lot of data on this place yet. We have no idea what might happen here. It's best not to touch anything. You're no fun. There's deliciously dark scenery all around us. I have to at least take in our surroundings, you know? I suppose you do. Oh boy, do I ever. I just can't get enough. Do you think it was the right thing to do, though? No. Coming here without her, without Naho, she ain't gonna be too pleased. She'll be all like, why do you guys always do the fun stuff without me? That sounds about right. This is different from our previous excursions. I can't justify putting her in danger like this. Very true, but she's sure not gonna see it that way. She's gonna come here anyway. That real deal? It looks that way. A dead body. An actual dead body. This is bad. Really, really bad. We gotta get out of here. Look at our uniform. It's from our era. It's new. This place accounts for a whole bunch of missing children reports. And here they are, just running away. What kind of hell have we stumbled into? A bad one. You're right. We're in danger here. We're in agreement. Now, you said you know a way out, right? Way out? Yes, the way out. I forgot. I never did go over that with you. What's wrong? I heard a voice. A child's voice. Children's voices. Seriously? Listen, can you hear them? Where the hell are they coming from? Calm down. I'm listening, but I don't hear anything. How many voices are there? Are they boys? Girls? That's not an answer. Mr. Kibiki, there was something there. Right there, just a few seconds ago. Where? Right over there. Hey, you. Wait, stop. What? Are you alright? I'm really sorry, I stepped on something and the camera is alright? Seems to be. He's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Haguchi, where are you going? But the tape's almost full. Where'd you put our blanks? That was useful. Guess that's the end. I wonder what this way out might be. It's what it sounds like, I imagine. Fortunately, the recording was a bit lacking in details. It was. The reporter was looking for blank tapes though, so there's probably a follow-up. After we rejoin with Yuka, let's make finding that a priority. Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, for now, let's just see about getting back to that. Let's just see about getting to that second building. Second building. Guess we leave the camera. It's pretty much stuck to the TV. Not exactly ideal, since it means we'll have to come back here to watch the next tape. That's fine. Totally fine. Great. What? What's going on? School's completely changed. Guess it wasn't just an earthquake after all. Yeah, it's like we were feeling the building expand and contract around us. Again. Either way, we need to get moving. Come on. Okay, wait. Hold up a second, Saoshi. Hmm? You've got splinters all over your back. Cool, cool, cool. Corpse. Their skeleton remains sprawled out across the floor. Shiho Hasagawa. Isn't that... Hey! Saoshi. It's Saoshi and Nakashima. Nakashima. Yeah, because the closed spaces really have started to break down. Come on. Right behind you. Saoshi! Nakashima! Nakashima! Yoshi, Shinozaki. You're alright. That's Rep. Oh, thank God. I was hoping we'd run into you. Me too. I was beginning to wonder what I'd do without you guys. Yoshiki. Very sorry lot we've drawn, huh? Oh, but poor Suzumoto. And Shinohara. Still can't believe it. Damn it. She was with us just a few hours ago. Smiling and laughing. Why is this happening to us? At any rate, let's make sure we don't lose anyone else. In fact, consider it an order from your class rep. Mizaki. We're going to find Miss Shishido, Morishige, and Yuka. Get the hell out of here together. Yeah, you bet we are. Remember, the murderer is Sachiko. If you run into her, be very careful. Based on what we've been told by Naho and Yuki, if we can get Sachiko to express remorse for her actions, the 3 victims she killed will be appeased. Fields around the school building will be lifted, and we should theoretically be able to get out of here and go home. Sachiko, the girl in the red dress. How do we get her to express remorse, though? Is the question. Well, what about you two? What can you tell us about this way out you mentioned? Not a lot, unfortunately. The reporter talked about some specific means of getting home, but he was cut off before he could explain it. He was looking for a blank tape, though, when it ended. There's probably a continuation somewhere. Look for a label that says Kibiki research data. Wait, did you say Kibiki? Yes, that's right. We can figure out what sort of method he had in mind for getting out of here. We won't have to get mixed up with ghosts and curses anymore. Seems like it'd be a lot simpler than... How did you put it? Appeasing the spirits? The problem with that is... it doesn't really fix anything. Escaping by putting the spirits to rest. It's the method Naho explained to me, and I don't think it's the same thing as Kibiki's way out. Guessing Naho wants us to put a stop to this once for all. Keep this curse from spreading any farther. We leave things the way they are, and just escape with our lives like you're suggesting. And countless innocent children are going to get pulled in here for God knows how many years to come, and they're all going to die horribly. That may be true, but we're just high school students. How can you possibly expect us to set things right? There has to be a way to make Sachiko atone for her sins. There just has to be. We're going to look for it. What? How can you just decide right off the bat that this plan has no chance of succeeding? Is it because I'm the one that suggested it? I mean, you did guess here in the first place, but, you know. What? No, of course not. Come on, we have to work together on this. How about the 2 of us look for more info on Kibiki's way out? And continue searching for Yuko, of course, while you 2 search for Miss Yui. Sounds good. Once everything's been found, we'll meet back here. Saoshi, got something for you. Don't know what it is, but that girl ghost we made friends with said to give it to you. Come on, let's go. Class rep, take care, okay? Oshima. Don't get too close to Mochito. Really? Right now? Not the time. Hey, Shinozaki. Hey, what is it? Don't think you look discouraged enough. Try scowling some more.
The student ID. Every doll scrap. Got to give them back.
We can do that later. There's no hurry. Really, things are starting to look up. This is definitely not the time to mope.
I let my personal feelings cloud my judgment and spoke harshly towards a classmate for no reason. I'm the class representative, for God's sake.
Not here you aren't. Here you're plain old Ayumi Shinozaki, and you were just being honest. I probably would have been just as curt with her if I were in your shoes.
Seriously?
Maybe.
That actually makes me feel a little better. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Really though, even if we did track down Sachiko, I don't have the slightest idea how we could possibly elicit any remorse from her. Let's just try to find Miss Yui. And even if we have to use that way out, let's get the hell out of here. All of us, together.
You bet. Okay, You are now following multiple parties. You may only directly control one party at a time, however. If you wish to switch from one party to the other, you may do so at will by stepping on one of the many pentagrams scattered throughout the school building. Oh, cool, okay. Can I get a save point, please? Hi, me, please. Can you set up a save point? Please. I need a savey spot. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here. Strange but true, stories of the occult. Chasing down the hidden paths of the cursed school building, part 3. Things have taken a truly frightful turn, dear readers. I stand now at the brink of a new age for the occult world. Nothing will ever be the same again. I wonder if it will even be possible to convey in words the significance of where I'm standing at this very moment. Prepare yourselves for a report unlike any other, for I am presently within the accursed school building, inside Heavenly Host Elementary. And it's all thanks to my highly skilled protege, Naho Sayanoke. Many of you may know the name. She has the ability to commune with spirits, and it's through these connections that a way has been devised, a means of accessing this sacred ground. Together with my faithful cameraman, Taguchi, I have made use of this method to see these cursed halls with my own eyes. I have set foot into a school building that should no longer exist, a forbidden land of the dead. In addition to this article, Taguchi and I will also be capturing ample video footage. We have no clear plan of attack, so we'll simply explore and record. What will become of us in these dilapidated halls? What secrets will we uncover? Will we be able to learn the truth of what happened here? It may seem odd in such macabre surroundings, but I can't help feeling excited about what awaits us. Surely, dear readers, you can relate. I sincerely hope you will be anticipating my next installment with bated breath. For now, however, I must put down my pen. There is work to be done. I must gather evidence of this remarkable excursion, for soon I shall be regarded as a living witness to the dead.
Naho's mentor. Naho's mentor, the occult writer. Bokibiki, investigative reporter. Inasmuch as you can call someone that at a spook mag, anyway. Guess he's in here somewhere too. Don't want to speak ill of him, but he always seems to think of Naho as his cash cow. He obviously came here solely to get his hands on a big scoop. That man would wake the dead if he could write about it afterward.
Yeah, probably. I didn't realize the girl with the dead fish eyes had a mentor.
Yui's choice of words in this article suggests he came here of his own volition. Naho made it sound the same way for her too. And there's that first blue ghost we spoke with. Said we were all trapped here by the curse of the children. The little girl, Yuki. She said she wasn't responsible. That leaves only one possible explanation. We're here because we flubbed the Sachiko Ever After charm. The sole reason we're all being put through this hell is because we angered Sachiko. Only paid more attention to Naho's blog entry. Only we performed the charm successfully.
Yozaki.
I just thought we could be friends forever. How was I supposed to know something this horrible would happen if we failed?
the hell kind of charm has a risk like that anyway? All my time dealing with this stuff, I've never... Don't beat yourself up, Shinozaki. This came out of left field. None of us could have possibly known. What? You're supposed to be my friends. I'm so sorry, everyone. Izumoto, Shinohara. It's all my fault. Because of me. Just a bit. Just a bit. Shinozaki. Oh, that was fun. Okay, I'm gonna finish up here because it's midnight. Oh, I need to... Again, another stretch. Okay. Okay, cool. Not sure it's getting late. Yeah, it's pretty late. I don't think I have anything on tomorrow. Not that I need to go to anyway, at the very least. Not entirely sure, but I haven't got a notification for stuff happening tomorrow, so I don't believe there's anything. So it's probably fine. But I'm sure Caesar would like to go out if my flatmate hasn't taken him out already. Which is possible. I don't know. Yeah, thank you all for coming. If you came for a little bit or a lot bit, either way, I appreciate it. I suppose... Well, actually, nah. Or, well, we could. We could do a little raid, I suppose. If anyone is on. Not really. Not many people I follow are on. I might just finish up as it is then. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna be taking part in a charity stream on Sunday? Should be Sunday. I'm hoping to do at least parts of it on my channel, because we are supposed to each stream for at least a little bit of it. So I might do one of the events on my channel. But the main event that I'm going to be taking part in is a D&D one-shot. I won't be streaming that. That's going to be on my friend Kree's channel, which I'll link to on the day. But if I just shout her out real quick. Actually, I don't know if that's her channel name. She uses like different formats. Hold on, I need to check. I think it's Cat Art. Nope, she's just got Cat. Okay. She uses it differently on different on different things, so shout her out real quick. So it'll be on her channel. I'll link it on the day, of course. I'm sure I'll post in my Discord as well. But yeah, so the main thing I'll be doing there is taking part in a D&D 5e one-shot. Got a little bit of my character idea planned. I haven't actually made the sheet yet. I don't know if I've been given the sheet yet. But I should be doing that eventually. I'll also probably be taking part in... Hold on. I just realized I've still got my sad face on. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I'll also be... We're doing a raffle, for, like, prizes at certain goals. Because we're trying to raise about, $900, I think. So every 300 milestone in that, there'll be one extra raffle prize added. So, Kree will be doing a prize at $300. This is the plan at the moment, by the way. This could change, but this is the plan right now. I'll be doing a prize at $600, and we'll be doing a collab piece for the $900 prize. That's if we make that much, of course. It's for Extra Life, so you can check that out. I can't remember their exact thing, because I kind of got asked to participate off the cuff, but they're good charity. That focuses on these live stream events or things. So yeah, we're hopefully gonna help out with that. No, what's their exact thing? Yeah, it's for children's hospitals in the United States and Canada's get the funding they need. So. So yeah, so check that out. That should be on Sunday. I'm not entirely sure what exact times I'm going to be in the stream. I should be in at like 2 different points. So I should be in, I think around, somewhere from around 10:30, I think, to maybe 1 p.m. or something? It's something like that. I don't exactly know. I don't know exactly. Still gotta figure it out. But that's what I'm hoping for. At any rate, I'm hoping to be in from that, and then after that, I'll be taking a break so I can do life stuff so that I'm not in all day. Because I won't be in for the entire stream. It's a 12-hour stream, I believe. Maybe a bit longer, actually. I think the goal is supposed to be 24 hours, but for us it should be 12 hours. But we're not in for all of the entire stream. We need to get off to eat and stuff. But I should be in then, and then the D&D part should be around, I think it's 7 p.m. for me. 7 p.m. GMT. Which is something in PST. It sure is something. So those are the points I should be in. I won't be streaming the D&D game on my end, but I might stream some of the games we're playing earlier in the day on my end as well. Hopefully. Anyway, that's the basic idea. But yeah, so that'll be on Sunday, on the 6th. I believe that's Sunday, right? Or is that Saturday? It might actually be the Saturday. Never mind, that's on Saturday. Whoops, my bad. It's on the 6th. We're doing that on the 6th, I believe. So that'll be on Saturday, actually. I got mixed up. But yeah, so hope to see you guys there. But yeah. I'm not planning on doing my own, aside from like some of the games I might do an individual stream, but see, I believe my friend Chatter is doing his own individual stream as well on top of Kree's stream. He's taking part, so we're in the same team. You might know him. I believe he's in my suggested users. He's also a mod, technically. On a technical basis, anyway. But yeah, so he'll be doing his own stream. I'm not entirely sure what time he's doing that. Let me check for you guys, in case you want to check him out. Real quick. Let me grab his schedule, because I'm sure he's got it down somewhere. Grab that real quick, if Twitter would like to load for me. It sure would be nice if it would do that. Thank you. Come on. Come on, load up his actual stuff though. Come on. Let me in, please. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so his stream will be on Saturday as well, at 3 p.m. PDT, which I don't know what that is in GMT, but if you guys want to check him out, I'd really appreciate it. He's on the same team as me, so if you want to check him out instead, support his stream as well, I'd appreciate that too. So shout him out real quick. He's also a very close friend of mine. Well, not supremely close, but we are friends. I do his emotes. He's wonderful. His streams are very, very chilled out. If you enjoy my streams, you'll probably enjoy his as well. So I very much appreciate it if you guys would check him out. With that, I think that's all I have to say right now. I'll probably update. I believe I retweeted the actual stream information from Kree's account earlier. I'll probably retweet that again and maybe do a quote retweet as well. It'll be easier for you guys to find, but that should have more of the information on it in terms of the schedule a little bit. Well, maybe not the exact schedule, but like when it starts and stuff, you know? It should be for pretty much all day, so you can drop in at any point, pretty much during the day, whenever is best for you, and just support it, you know? That should be it, I believe. Let's see. Oh, I'm thinking about raiding someone. What? Oh, Dark is streaming. Let's read Dark. Dark the Relentless. So that's the wrong command. We do that real quick. Yeah, thank you all for coming. If you came for a little bit or a lot bit, either way, I appreciate it. Yeah, be nice to Dark if it'll let me actually type. I'm doing it off my phone because, yeah. Let me just get the right spelling, that helps. Yeah. Be nice to Dark, okay? Bye bye! Buonanotte!